Tell us that we're live. Looks like we're live.
You're live.
We're live. Let's call this concurrence committee to order then.
Sounds good.
And we've got House Bill 28, and we've got a concurrence requested, and the House has turned it down. So we'll let you go ahead with what you guys don't like about our amendment. Oh, we do a roll call?
We don't do a roll call.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. We'll hear what they don't like then.
Well, Senators, the only thing that we don't concur on is the delete the expunged records, and reason for it is that's conforming to federal law. So it's just conforming language, and that's why we chose, it had, what am I looking for here?
Yeah, it's that last one there.
Yeah, so that's why it's left in.
You want it back in, we took it out.
Yes.
Right.
So I, have it drawn up to put, Lordy, to reinstate what was in there previously.
Just the
Commercial driver's license. Yeah.
expended part?
Yes.
Yeah,
We have to put it
expunged
back in.
part?
Mr.
Expunged
Chairman.
records.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and we did that because, this is not a policy issue, this is federal law, so can't really get around that.
We have YDOT testify to that.
Can you verify that that's federal law that we need to comply with?
Thanks, guys. Taylor Rossetti, Deputy Director of YDOT. In this instance, that expungement is really probably a policy decision for you guys.
I can't hardly hear you.
Can't hear me.
It's my hearing. Oh, there you
Want
go.
me to go here?
Yeah.
Here we go. So in this instance, what we're talking about is 18 to 20-year-old folks with commercial driver's licenses. An interesting thing in law is that people under 21 are allowed to expunge a DUI. So 18 to 20-year-old people can get an expungement on a normal DUI. The reason that this was brought before you was really the whole concept of if you're over 21 years old, you do not have the opportunity for a deferral or anything on a DUI. So this isn't actually a federal conformance thing. This is actually more of a policy decision that was brought before you guys, is really more of a parity and treating adults like adults. So what this would do is only people with commercial learner's permits or CDLs between the ages of 18 to 20, their DUIs would not be expungible for the purposes of figuring out their eligibility for CDLs. So this is an area where we do have some latitude because most of these licenses are actually being issued as intrastate, which are underneath your guys' authority. So you guys do have some latitude here. The discussion that we brought forward, again, was really just parity. So if you're willing to give an 18-year-old the responsibility to drive a commercial motor vehicle, the idea was that you would treat them like a 21-year-old with a commercial driver's license. So you guys do have some latitude here.
So it's
Thank you.
more DOT policy than federal law then, huh?
Senator Anderson, it would actually be the legislature's policy. This is an area where we're not trying to write a rule. We're really trying to get a firm policy stance from this body as to whether or not you want to treat those 18 to 20 with commercial driver's licenses just like 21 and up.
Go ahead.
Representative Wiley.
Well, I think Senator Kolb wants to go, then I'll go
Yeah,
after.
well, just follow up on that. So it says may be considered. So the question is under what circumstances maybe how would you consider it under what circumstances? I mean, why would you just say will be considered? So what's the latitude you give towards this question if it came up?
Senator Kolb, basically what we were looking at here was for those individuals that actually had that offense while they had a commercial learner's permit or commercial driver's license. So say they were an 18-year-old and got a DUI, and then when they're 19, they go and get a commercial driver's license. That offense wouldn't count against them. But if they were an 18-year-old and then at 20 got a DUI, that would actually count against them. It would not be an expungible DUI. So our idea with this is that we would include it if the person was a commercial license holder at the time of the offense.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Rossetti, since you're here and you've opened it up, could this also apply to the amounts of alcohol? Because I think, and I apologize, I didn't bring the bill, but isn't it like 0.02 instead of 0.08?
Yes, Representative Wiley, that's correct. That is in the bill.
Thank you.
That's your question answered.
So the follow-up,
Yeah.
Mr. Rossetti, so we probably should have been more descriptive on the situation that you just described, where it was somebody who had a CDL license operating within the state of Wyoming, and you want discretion to consider that for the disqualification when they turn 21 years old. Is that fairly accurate?
Senator Cole, that is accurate, and again, that was the intent, is that only persons who had a commercial learner's permit or CDL at the time of the offense, that would then count against them. That was the intent.
Further questions for Mr. Rossetti? Are we satisfied? We got the answers?
Satisfied
All
the
right.
bill didn't get written quite the way I'd hoped it would have been written.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just,
yeah. All right, thank you, Mr. Rossetti.
Yeah, just reading through this, it's not clear.
yeah, that's well, we don't have that choice now, do we?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Mr. Chairman, it's my understanding, if we can't agree a couple of times, that we could bring it into an
Yeah.
open committee and then we can change it there.
It's exactly right, Representative Wiley.
So should we agree not to agree?
Well, we could. I think we can amend this next year. I think I don't know what's worth dying on this hill for, Mr. Representative, but I guess what we're here for, to discuss what you guys would like to do.
So would you agree to put it back the way it was and then next year do an amendment?
I think we'll see this bill next year and get it fixed, right?
Yeah,
So
yes.
what we do now is okay with us, whatever you see, because you have the majority too. Right now, you have a majority.
Well, that's,
We did account for two, I got two votes for
Mr. Chairman, I think Mr. Rossetti with Whiteout wants to figure back into this.
Sorry, guys. So I do think if you look at the bill and the original bill on page 6, if you look at the language that was eliminated in the expungement section, it references you to 317305. And then if you look there at the top of page 6, we've modified that section. And it basically lays out, as Representative Wiley mentioned, the .02, and that it would, under the age of 21, and the person holds a valid commercial driver's license or commercial learner's permit at the time of the offense. So it is in the bill. I think that was just how, as we worked through it with the committee, that's how we got that in the bill, where it would count for you if you had the CDL at that time. So it may be clunky, Senator Cole, but I do believe that was the intent of the way the bill was drafted here.
so.
What do you guys want to do?
Do we want to put it back as it was previously? Is that what the,
I think so. I think we need that conforming language until we do something different with the bill. If not, if you remove it, it's gonna not work correctly.
so do we all agree to that?
You want to just put the expunged records back in?
Yes.
Yep, just put it back, just the third amendment.
We would like to
We'll leave
prosecute
everything
people
else
who
the
weren't
same.
driving a commercial vehicle when they were drunk.
Good, sir. I tried to open it back up.
Well, I think we need to vote on that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
I'll say, okay, so all in favor of.
Mr. Chairman, real quick,
Yeah, you bet.
but to be clear, we leave the rest of the stuff back. We leave
Yeah, that,
all
all that
this.
remains,
All we put back in is the expunged.
yeah.
Do we
Is
know-
that the same one as this?
Do we know what we're voting on now? Clear as mud.
There was none. We put it back in again.
Okay, we put her
That's
back
all
in,
it is.
and only 3003, which would be the third amendment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Page
Yeah.
5, line
All
6.
Page 5 lines.
All those in favor, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say aye. Our amendment has been adopted.
Okay, and then we'll sign it.
Yes, sir.
And you have 2 copies to sign?
And I believe the chairman has to sign it in red, if I recall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have red? You have red?
I brought red.
Wow, what a guy. Wow.
Chairman,
These,
prepare.
these Campbell County guys just amaze you to hell, don't they? Just the chairman has to sign it in red?
I believe so.
I'll just sign it in regular.
Thank
How
you.
do you come by a red pen, Tarver?
Well, this was in my desk.
Oh,
Oh, you were.
oh,
Destined.
you're special.
Destined to be chairman.
Someone else.
Yeah.
Has already been down this path.
You have to sign that one too.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have to sign 2 of them, I think, for some reason. Maybe we have to take one back and you have to take one.
Probably.
Probably.
I think we could hold the House position.
Let me use your pen again. Let me use your pen again.
We had him.
I disagree with Wiley on grounds of morality.
Is every one of them red or just?
Oh, that's multicolored.
Yeah, it's multicolored.
Yeah, just this one.
Did Representative
just the red
Wiley
one?
use
Yeah.
green?
That's your lucky charm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wonder if red copies better or what? Wonder what the reason for that is. Okay, I think we're done. We're adjourned.
We're done. Thanks.
All right. We will report back.
Can't believe those.